Hi guys, welcome back to another video here. As you've seen, the England World Cup squad was announced today for the upcoming tournament in Russia. So I'm just going to go through the squad to give you my thoughts on any big omissions I think there's been. Also where I've agreed with Gareth Southgate and I think he's made the right choice to the people that he's selected. So starting off with the goalkeepers, we've had Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope and Jack Buckland. With the goalkeepers, I don't think there's much argument really to be had. There's not a lot of choice really when it comes to England goalkeepers. So those three I think have probably been the best of the lot. The only slight argument you could have is maybe including Joe Hart outside of maybe Butland or possibly Pope, because obviously Butland finished bottom and Pope is not really that experienced when it comes to international level, especially at tournaments, and Hart has that experience. But again, he's been, out of those three, the worst performer by far. Believe me, I've had to watch him in some occasions. So again, with the goalkeepers, not much argument there. So we move on to the defence. So in defence, we've got Kyle Walker, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Danny Rose, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ashley Young, Gary Cahill, Phil Jones, and Kieran Trippier. Not many arguments to be had here. The only one I think has kind of missed out, although he did make the standby squad, is James Tarkowski from Burnley, who I think has had a fantastic season, especially with Burnley finishing 7th. And you could easily admit someone like maybe Gary Cahill, who has not had a very good season at all with Chelsea. They've been poor, especially defensively. They've had some big mishaps, maybe some errors due to him as well. So I think he's one that could have been admitted. And I think him and Harry Maguire, Tarkowski and Harry Maguire, are kind of the same sort of level of player. I think where Maguire has a little bit more international experience, that's why he's made the full squad rather than the standby squad. Also, Chris Smalling, I think, had a bit of unlucky missing out on the standby squad as well. He's been solid for Man United. Man United had the most clean sheets of the season. A lot of that's down to De Gea, granted, but he's still been part of that defence. So I think he's maybe a little bit unlucky. Maybe him and Jones, again, Gareth Southgate is maybe 50-50 on either one and pick Jones over Chris Smalling. Maybe he likes Jones' facial expressions and he'll get a funny meme out of it or something, I don't know. And maybe Aaron Cresswell, I think. I know it's a bias thing because you're going to say because I'm a West Ham fan. But he's had a really good sort of end towards the season. He's done quite well. He had some assists. He scored a great free kick against City. And he's gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Again, I don't think he will make the starting 11 for any games unless we get to the third game of the group stage and we've already qualified. He wants to put some inexperience in. And Aaron Cresswell has a little bit of international experience. But overall with the defence, there's a few nitpicks, but Gary Cahill may be the only one I think I'd maybe take out of there completely and put in maybe Tarkowski or Smalling. But again, no major concerns there. In the midfield, we'll move on to that. We have Jordan Henderson, Eric Dyer, Dele Alli, Jesse Lingard, Raheem Sterling, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Fabian Delph. This is where I think we could have made some changes. Fabian Delph has been playing left back and right back mostly for City rather than playing in the midfield. So I know you can always chop and change people, but we've got wing backs / full-backs in the defensive side, so why do we need kind of Delph? I personally would have brought with someone either Shelvey or Wilshere, because if you look at the midfield that we've got, bar maybe Dele Alli, we've got no one that really kind of opens up defences with killer passes and can create something out of nothing. All the sort of players by him and Sterling are more sort of workhorse midfielders. They'll box the boss, they'll battle and tackle and play sideways passes. No one really kind of opens up defences with killer passing, whereas Wilshere and Shelvey, that's what we've been doing all year. Wilshere especially. 2 years ago at the Euros, we were complaining that he played maybe 6 minutes of first team football and got into the squad over the likes of some other players. But this time around, he's played, I think, 38 games for Arsenal. He's had a solid season. He's kind of reinvented himself. He's got himself fit. He's playing again. He's playing well in some games. A lot of the games I've heard from Arsenal fans that even when they play badly, Jack Wilshere's been the shining light of those games. So I think he's unlucky even not to make standby squad. I think he's quite unlucky there. And Shelvey as well, I think he could have made the squad. I've heard some rumours that they didn't want to put Shelvey in because of they think his temperament, he can't be trusted outside the camp, he's a bit of a troublemaker. Yet they've included Jake Livermore, who stole a taxi in Barcelona while away with West Brom and got relegated. You put the log into it because I can't. Moving on to the strikers, Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, Marcus Rashford and Danny Welbeck. Welbeck, Vardy, Kane, no arguments. Those three put him in the best English strikers in the league. Kane especially obviously he's probably one of the best strikers we've had in years. Probably will go on to break Shearer's Premier League record by the way that he's going. Jamie Vardy, again, he's had another very good season. A lot of people think he'd start to tail off after Leicester's title winning year, but as he's kept going, so no arguments there. Rashford, I think, is a great upcoming young striker. He won't start, and he probably will be the third one to come on if we throw Vardy on, we need a goal, and then nothing's coming, so Rashford then goes on. I think he probably needs a little bit more game time for Man United. I'll continue going out on loan next season, but that's another video for another day. Look at the England squad now. But Danny Welbeck. Right, why do we have... I don't see the need for Danny Welbeck. He is nowhere near the quality of the three. And I know you're going to say I'm biased because I'm a West Ham fan, but why not consider taking Andy Carroll? I know he's not fit, he can't stay fit, but he does give you that other option. He gives you that something that a lot of foreign defenders don't come up against. Now, when we play Belgium in the group stage, it's going to be pointless because we come up against probably Kompany and Alderweireld or Vertonghen. I imagine they'll be their starting centre back pairings, and they've played against Carroll. They play against players like Carroll all the time, so that's no good. But I'm talking about when we play, if we come across Spain, come across Brazil, we come across Portugal, those defenders that don't play against people like Carroll, because Carroll was a player that was back in the sort of the 80s and the 90s, big lumping centre forward that you just lob balls up to. I know it's not pretty to play, but we were crying out for someone like Carroll against Iceland in the Euros. I'm not saying he would have made the difference, but he does give you that other option. He gives you something that other players, or the current four, don't possess. Whereas Welbeck, Vardy and Rashford are faster than Welbeck. Kane's a better striker of the ball and a better header of the ball. All three of them probably have a better technique of playing than Welbeck, so I don't see why he's made the squad and someone like Carroll hasn't. Or even Peter Crouch, you can even take Peter Crouch. He's a similar sort of player to Carroll. He probably stays fit a little bit more, and he's always good for a good mean photo. He looks a bit weird. The standby list is Tom Heaton, Tarkowski, Cook, Livermore, Lallana. Lallana, again, is another one that could have made the main squad. He's not really played a lot, so I understand why he's on the standby squad. He's been a bit in and out of the Liverpool team. He's not played enough football this year. Livermore, I would have taken off and put Shelvey onto the standby list. Heaton is another goalkeeper, but with the three goalkeepers that we've got, I think we're pretty solid in that department. And Tarkowski, I think it's unlucky. I think he should have been in the main squad. He's the only big omission. I think that's kind of, we made an error there. That could have gone into the main squad over someone like Cahill, or even Young, because I really rate Young that highly anyway. That's the full squad. I don't think it's not going to set the world alight, but it's solid. It can do a job. I'm going to do a World Cup preview a little bit nearer the time to the tournament, give you my ideas of who I think will win probably each group and go on, and who I think will break out. Start will be who I think will win the tournament. Wait and see. Will it be England? Well, we never know. Miracles can happen. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Again, put your comments down below if you any sort of ideas who you would have taken out and put into the squad. Great to hear your thoughts. Subscribe. That'd be tremendous for me. I'm trying to get this built up slowly but surely. I don't just do football. Obviously, I've done some movie reviews. I'm going to get some TV ones coming up soon, as well as when I play some video games. I'm going to put this up there as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.